Alright, let's play some of this. Fuck, I just accidentally closed the chat. Alright, it's back. To fix the mic. Fucking keyboard's loud. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of playing the base season because I need a bit more footage for the video I'm working on, and my regular NVIDIA like capture shit is like bugging out. Like I can't get any footage with it whatsoever for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why that's the case, but it is, so it's kind of annoying. But I'm gonna try to get any footage I can on this, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I'm just gonna land Crime City and see if I can get some of the weapons I need still for the video. Because the problem is I don't play enough of like this mode. Because in all honesty, like I don't think this season's bad. I just am not a big fan of it. Like especially when so many other modes exist, like Reload and OG. Like for me, it's just more entertaining to play this. But so that's kind of why I'm streaming, so I can just kind of maybe talk with chat and get some footage for this season before it ends. I will say though, I do like the market, like the black market system this season. That's one thing that I kind of wish, like I wish it was done a bit differently in certain areas. But I think like overall, like it's definitely different from what they've done in prior seasons with the whole heisted theme, because they've reused this theme now. This is like the third time, or the third like season that's based on the theme. So it's kind of crazy that they're still able to put out like new content surrounding it. See if I can. I don't remember how you're supposed to get the. It's over here. Yeah, so I mean, honestly, I kind of started recording or streaming a little bit too late because I think the downtime is somewhat soon. I don't really know. This might have been a bad idea to start this so early. I don't really have mats, but oh well. I'm just gonna use footage from the VOD for part of the video, because the problem is I keep trying to get clips, and every time I do, my like there's something wrong with like my NVIDIA highlights. What's your overall ranking of this season? So don't get me wrong, I think this is a good season. I'm a bit of a hater. I gave it like closer to like a 7 or a 6. Like I say I gave it, I haven't made a video on it yet, but I am working on one, so I do plan on putting that out soon. I apologize for, like, obviously not having videos out so quickly, you know. It's been a big problem for me. I just have a lot going on, and, you know, sometimes it's not the most relaxing thing to just sit down and edit videos, but I do think, like, there's a lot of strong aspects about this season. Like, the vault system alone, like, is a big reason why I still do play this, what was that noise? Why I still play this, season quite a bit. I just prefer modes like OG, even though, like, I know it's not really the community's favorite thing. For me, it's pretty fun still. Yeah. I'm just I ran out of ammo. Okay. Mats either. See, this is the problem with opening up the vault and not having any actual resources, but that's okay. This guy doesn't look very good. If I had the other AR, I might have killed that guy. Shit. Let's get some mats here. This guy's got the click skin. He might be good. I don't have any mats. Well, shot me through my shit. That's okay. Just get ready up from here. This season would honestly be a 10 out of 10 for me if Epic didn't add absolute garbage. It's a sticky grenade launcher back. Yeah, that gun pisses me off. Honestly, that's the thing I'm trying to get the footage with. Like, let me open up my file explorer. I'll show you guys what I mean. This, like, clip system I use, like, this is my old one. It used to work so well, and then, like, I got a new computer not that long ago, and it does this to all of my clips. Like, it's... I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like... it's unwatchable. Like, I can't use it in videos. And that's mainly what I use clips for, so I don't have to use OBS, like, to record, like, long-ass gameplay footage, you know? Instead, I can just, like, oh, you know, if I do something, I'm like, oh, that would actually work well for a video, then I just take the highlight. But... like, half the clips I take don't even work. So, like, it's just hella bugged. But yeah, no, I'm actually trying to get footage with the sticky grenade launcher, because I have a little portion of the video kind of dedicated to that specifically. I don't know, most of it I already have a lot of the footage for, so that's good. It's just a matter of, like, putting some of it together. I don't know, I was initially going to do, like, more of a... Chapter 6, Season 2 and 1. I use Wondershare Filmora to edit my videos. So, like, it's kind of... I think it's kind of like a beginner program or something. I don't know. It works well for me, and, like, I don't really see the point of switching it, because, like, right now, at least, like, if I switch to a new editing software, maybe it would allow me to do more things, but for, like, what I'm trying to do, it works well. It has a lot of nice, like, you know... transitions and like templates you can use and keyframes, and then there's also like a motion tracking feature which I like, but which I use for a lot of like the little meme edit things I do. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go here. I don't know, the thing that annoyed me that I didn't realize is you can actually land like actually I do need to land here to see, but apparently I'm pretty sure you can just get a medallion, a dilbit, like, out of the black market. Because I was watching, I was watching Leo's video on the season, and I didn't realize that, that you could actually just get one. I thought you had to at least buy it for, like, 1,000, which, honestly, like, is kind of stupid, because, like, I feel like if you play the game a lot, you're going to have, like, upwards of 5,000 gold, which is the limit. So it's like... oh, no. I don't really land here. That's the problem. This guy's gonna shit on me with the bat. Great, bro. This is fantastic. Well, that's nice. I thought there would be more guns in the house, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no, I didn't realize you couldn't, or you could just pick up a fucking dilbit from one of the chests inside of the vault. I don't know where this guy got a purple shotgun from. That's pretty cool. I think it's insane how Epic refuses to add back one item that counters vehicles, Anvil rocket launcher, but instead only add broken spam items that aren't even used on the cars. I think like specifically the sticky grenade launcher can be good. Like if you have, like if you're good at like, you know, leading your shots, you can hit it. I think like fixing the cars is as simple as just lowering the health. Like just make it so that someone using an AR could maybe like dump 2 mags into it and then it breaks. Because it's like they have like, you know, 1,000 or more health, and it's like that's just so stupid in my opinion. I don't mind them being in the game. Like I think cars are just kind of a part of Fortnite now. I just think they need to be handled better as far as like, you know, just lower the HP, because they used to be so much lower. It used to be like 800 total for like the best car, but for some reason they have everything set to like 1200 plus HP for these vehicles, and it's pretty stupid because it's very difficult to break them. I don't know, what do you guys think about this season? Like if you had to rate it out of 10, because for me, like again, and I'm a hater obviously always, so it's like a 6. I don't think it's a terrible season, and I actually like it, but there's so many problems with it I can't give it like a 7, right? What would you guys give it? Hey Moji, what do you think of OG Season 3 so far? It was fun for the first 2 weeks in my opinion. I still enjoy OG, but I prefer it to be short seasons. I think that's the biggest issue with like OG in general, is the fact that the seasons are so long. If the seasons were shorter... Oh, someone's calling me. If the seasons were shorter, I think the mode would be like, it would have much better player counts. Because the issue is, you have to remember, like, a big part of the appeal of OG initially was the fact that you're experiencing all that stuff for the first time. And it doesn't make the content bad just because you re-experience it. Like, it doesn't make the content necessarily bad just because you're re-experiencing it now, but it does take away some of that, like, initial interest, you know? So it's, like, making the seasons, like, upwards of, like, 2 months. Like, I said this in my video, but, like, Season 1 was, like, longer than the original Season 1 in, whatever, in OG, or in, like, the actual Chapter 1, which is pretty stupid, considering that season has, like, 1 item edition. Word? Okay. I guess that guy doesn't want to play. I think Epic feels a little bad for me for losing. Let me read the chat a little bit here. Sticky grenade launcher is definitely good for exploding cars, but is mainly used to spam explode builds. Yeah, that's true. No, I don't want it in the game. I'm not even like trying to give it like props. I just think for destroying cars it can be decently useful. Okay, this is another AI. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd lost too many games in a row. Epic feels bad for me, so they're gonna start giving me bots. That's how it works. 6 out of 10, strong start, but became mid. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think it's a 6. Like, that's where it kind of sits for me personally. I just think, again, and I really like a lot of aspects about this season. Like, I'm not trying to shit on it. Like, the video I'm working on does kind of heavily dumpster on certain aspects, but that's just because, like, I just feel like you don't really need to talk about the good stuff for super long. Like, it's kind of easy to understand, like, why that stuff works, you know? Like, you don't need me to tell you that the black market system is good and, like, explain exactly why. It's like, I just kind of say it's like, you know, it's a good mid-game objective. There's really not very many of those, so it's nice to have one. Compared to last season, I've hardly ever landed anywhere outside of the main POIs. Yeah. I think the main POIs that I land this season are just kind of the ones with vaults. Like, this is the one game I haven't Like, I haven't gone this location since, like, the start of Chapter 6. I don't even know why I landed here, but... Because there used to be, like, the weird ghost things here that drop shield, which I thought was pretty cool. I think this season could have been better than the first season, but I do think the, like, Chapter 6 Season 1 is probably better. Like, I would say it's more like a 7 out of 10. Like, I thought that season was pretty solid. It had a few broken items towards the end, but, like, the vast majority of the season, like, played really well. Also, like, I think Leo pointed this out, too. And, like, they do this a lot, even in Reload. They'll add, like, a weapon or an item that functions exactly the same as another one, but it's worse. Like, the rocket ram is a worse rocket drill, and it's like, what is the point of having that in the game? It's like, if you already have one that serves that function, it's like, why do you need another one? I also see them stretching out OG so Season 7 can happen around December. Yeah, I kind of thought of that myself, because, like, the way it's currently laid out, you will actually get Season 7 around December and Season 6 around, like, October. And, like, that would make sense. I just don't think it's worth it. And then I've also heard the theory that because they're doing old live events, they need more time to, like reanimate them. And it's like, I just don't think that's a very good reason either. Like, I have a strong feeling people aren't going to be that excited about OG events, just because, like, a lot of the events we get now, even when they're mini events, like, most of them, I hate to say it, but most of them are kind of just better than, like, some of the OG events. Like, the Doctor Doom, Doctor Doom, that event was, like, it wasn't, like, my favorite thing ever, but it's still more interesting than, like, the Rocket event, right? Like, there's still more going on. It's a way longer event. I mean, like, there's a lot more to work with, and it's like, if they start releasing old events, like, people are just gonna realize that, like, events have gotten better, and these ones weren't as great as, you know, everyone remembers. But who knows, maybe I'll be wrong. I'd love to be wrong, because I personally enjoyed everything about Chapter 1, or most of everything, you know. I'm definitely biased to an extent, but I try my best to, like, explain, like, why I view that time period the way I do, you know, and why I think it's good. But okay, I can't build through that. By the way, the season didn't really get any mini events. Let's see. Is this guy still sitting in here? I can't shoot my shotgun. It's pretty cool. Shit. That guy hit me for a lot. I think I got someone else pushing me. It's not good. Oh shit. Oh, I can't shoot. I had no ammo. Or something. I don't know why it wasn't working. God damn, that guy was trying a little bit too hard. Needed to relax a bit. Okay, fucking hell. Oh, I really like the rocket drill, by the way. I kind of have that in my video as well. But the rocket drill is, like, perfectly balanced. Like, I'm a big hater of item rotation, not the rocket drill. The rocket drill is very good. I didn't realize this guy had a mythic pistol. I wasn't paying attention. Take that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this gun being back. Can't stand the mammoth pistol, in all honesty. They cooked with reload, especially Luke. Well, I didn't read that earlier, so that's why I'm rereading it now. Yeah, I really like the new reload map. It's probably my favorite. I'm kind of deciding what to take here. I'm just gonna go without rotation. I don't really need it. I'm a big fan of the new map. I think it's probably my favorite of the 3 that they have in the game. But yeah, no. The thing I like about the rocket drill is it's great repositioning, right? It doesn't spam builds too hard. Like, that guy did break through my stuff, but it's not in a way that I can't react to. Like, I could hear he was doing it before he started, and then you can't run with it very easily. Like, there's been so many times, like, even in that situation, like, that guy's trying to leave, and, like, I just shot him out of the sky because he's already low. So it's like you can't really get out of jail with it, and I think that's how item rotation should be, because, like, I think it's super satisfying being able to get around the map quickly. I just don't think there should be as much of, like, an evade feature to things. Like, for example, like the cars, like we were talking about earlier. It's like, I don't have a problem with the cars being in the game. They just can't have that much health, right? Like, this one has, like, okay, this is actually not as bad as I thought. It's a little over 1,000, right? But that's still, like probably 3 mags, at least. I don't know how much it would probably take, depending upon the weapon, you know? It's gonna take a little bit longer. There are some things I want them to keep. Mainly the pulse scanner Leo mentioned. It's useful for preventing rats from ambushing the main POI objective. I think this thing doesn't shoot very fast. I thought it was faster. Watch this. Dude, this is why I love this gun. Or I don't love it, but okay, never mind. It wasn't reloaded. This guy's moving. He almost pieced me because I was trying to reload my gun. What's up? What's up, Raider? We're just doing a little live stream here before the season ends because I need extra clips. Uh-oh. This guy's moving. Okay, that didn't hit him. Oh. I'm like burning mats here. I think this guy's running, which is really annoying because he just wasted all of my material. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not responding at the moment. I have some little creatures in these lobbies. Do you take fall damage with this medallion? I actually don't know. Whoa, relax there. You do. That's pretty cool, thanks. Dumbass. That guy was pretty talented at the video game. Oh, this weapon, by the way, I forgot to... maybe I should add that. Dude, there's so much stuff. Like, I kind of forgot to talk about that weapon. Or, like, put it in the video. This, gun right here is actually really cool. I hope they add something like it again in the future. Because I've never seen something like an AR that shoots, like, 3 shots at a time. I want to run it just to show it off. Because I have plenty of chug juice to use. Oh, and the reworked chug jug is really cool as well. I usually don't like healables that give you, like, way too much health way too quickly. But I think the main difference... Wow, 12? Maybe not. Maybe this thing isn't good. I thought this thing was good. Might have lied. Yeah, what was I even saying? Oh, yeah, the chug jug. Like, with the slurp juice in, like, Chapter 4, that shit was broken because, like, you could pop it immediately and it would just use over time. This one, you have to be constantly using it. Hold on, let's see. Oh, it actually is pretty good. Never mind. I don't know. I guess it just has no range, or I didn't hit all 3 shots, because it shoots like a burst. Or not a burst, but it shoots like, what is that, like 3 or 4 shots at a time. But yeah, so the chug jug being like this, I think is way better. It makes it actually useful, because, like, I never pick these things up in OG, because it's the old one. And, like, it has, like, a little delay when you start popping it. So, like, if you're in the middle of a fight and someone's pressuring you enough, even in builds, like, you're not getting it off. So I think it's really well balanced. I think it's, like, a well-needed rework to the chug jug. And again, that's the annoying thing is, like, the season has so many of those aspects that, like, even stuff like that where, like, that's genuinely, like, I don't know if I would say innovative, but, like, it evolves, like, healing items in a way, like, specifically the chug jug in, like, a very healthy way. You know, but then it's like, then they have just like absolutely abysmal changes, you know? And it's like, wow, wait, holy shit. Oh yeah, this drum gun is super broken. Bro, I have like the best loadout in the game. Oh yeah, and the rift launcher too. It's also pretty broken. This gun's annoying because you can run really easily with it. The, what's it called? The cooldown is not really long enough in my opinion. Like 22 seconds, like by the time that's over, not only do you have an extra use, but it's already back. And there's no durability. So like this thing is basically just infinite rifts, you know, like you're never running out. It built up so high. Yeah, I have like the best loadout in the game. I don't think I've ever had all these weapons. I don't play this mode enough, to be fair. It's part of the reason I don't have clips for it, but yeah. I have a crazy loadout. Is this guy an AI? Why is he? Oh no, he is okay. Never mind. This drum gun is also really powerful. Like, this thing is better than... I'm pretty sure it's just kind of better than all the ARs. It's a bad idea, bro. Don't do it. I warned him, chat. I don't know why he did that. Can't say I didn't warn him. No big pot. I don't want to waste my shit. I killed someone over here. I think he had a big pot. There's a car in the distance. You know, I really do like OG though. I know we were talking about it earlier. I think like OG is like the perfect mode for me, and that's what I primarily play. I'm playing this right now because I don't think very many people like OG, and I don't think you guys would be very interested in watching me play it. So that, and I need footage for this, which that's why I'm like recording and streaming right now, so I can get some footage for my video that I'm still working on. Okay. Oh, is that a real? I thought that was a bot. I can't build on this, by the way. I don't know why. It's pretty cool. Oh my god. It does so much structure damage. Like, hello? Wait, is that one shot a wood wall? Oh my god, it does. Wait, I did not know that. Oh no, it just barely doesn't. Still, that's pretty broken. It's really broken. He was indeed warned. I probably just killed the last real player. I think like out of probably 90% of the matches I play, the last guy is always an AI. It's so sad. Like, genuinely. Now I'm excited for yeah, I'm excited for OG Season 4. I was actually planning on... I want to do a live stream on that. I was going to do one on Season 3. My schedule is just very, like, full at the moment. Like, tonight I have some time, so, like, I'm working on the video, and I wanted to stream for a bit, because I thought that might be kind of cool before the season ends. And then, I'll try to get that video out, and then I'll try to also... I'm going to try to fix my clipping software, so I don't have to, you know, record using OBS. Because, like, there's something wrong with it. It just keeps corrupting all of my videos, or all my clips. And, like, I even turned down the quality a bit, like, so that way it wasn't recording in, like, such high FPS. But, like, it just still wasn't fucking working, so I don't know. Bots are in OG for me. I was excited to get actual kills instead of bots, yeah. No, I think, I don't think they understand how much of an impact that made, because, like, I thought I just heard a rift. They had this period of time where there was 12 real players in a lobby, and like that is completely brain dead. Like that wouldn't even be fun in any mode. It's like I don't know why they thought that was going to work. And then the other thing that like makes OG super slow. Yeah, the video about the other thing that makes hold on, let me answer this real quick. The other thing that makes OG really slow is just kind of the zones. Like it's a problem in this mode too, but I think less of a problem just because there's more rotation. But the zones are like way too big in OG. That was something I didn't really notice as an issue until like later into season 2. Yeah, the video on season 1 and 2. I'm gonna split it up. I'm doing one on just season 2 because the problem was that video was like super long, and like there was no way I was ever going to have the time to like actually put that shit together and make it. It was just, I'll make a video on season 1 if you guys still want. My general opinion on it is that it's good. Like, I think it's a 7 out of 10 season. I think this one's more like a 6. But I wanted to make a video at least on this season, because I think they both each deserve their own separate videos instead of trying to clump it into 2. I think the main reason I was clumping it into 2 is because, like, the previous one I did was about, like, the OG mode. But that was more of, like, a retrospective than an actual, like, individual season review. And I think it's just better to do season reviews in, like, you know, in isolation. Like, just make them their own videos. Bro, I'm going to be waiting for this bot to spawn in for, like, the next 30 minutes. OG storm circles are slow, right? Or am I bugging? It's not necessarily that they're slow. It's just that, like, there's a larger number. So, like, the way it used to work back in the day is that there were 9 storm phases, and now there's 12. So they've added extra ones in between, and it means that the first zone is much larger, and the in-between zones are also much larger, and they decrease significantly less in size. So, like, these zones are kind of more like the OG zones, where, like, they do actually get quite a bit smaller, like, at least towards the end. But, like, if the initial zone is, like, this size, right, it will be, like, maybe the length of a POI smaller, and, like, that's just not enough to, like, push players closer to each other. So, like, you're running around on, like, a very empty map where there's only, like, 14 players alive, and the zone is, like, almost the second zone size. It's really bad. Personally, don't vibe with OG that much. I've always been more of a Chapter 2 guy. Plus, I prefer playing Reload and BR, but I'll hop on OG every now and then. Yeah, for me, I'm kind of a freak. Like, I get why people don't like OG. Personally, it's, like, my favorite mode. And, like, I mean that. Like, that's mainly the mode I play. I don't play this that much. I don't know where this bot is. I might have honestly seen him at some point, but I've just been kind of ranting and rambling. But yeah, no, I just mainly play OG because, like, I like the loot pool. A big part about it that I like is double pumping. Like, double pumping is not very viable, but it is fun to do. Like, and a lot of the people in there are kind of unks, so, like, you can get away with it. You know, if you just kind of run at them and double pump. But oh my god. Let me rift. I forgot I had this. See if I can find him. There he is. Yeah, I mean, he's not real. Alright. But yep. I think this season's not terrible. Not my favorite either. I think if it didn't have so much, like, spam items, or so many spam items, like the mammoth, if that wasn't in the game, sticky grenade launcher. I don't even mind the mythics that much because there's only one of them on the map, and if they made it so that, like, you couldn't buy dill bits or find them in the black markets, I think the season would easily be better than the first one because it has so much, like, variety in terms of, like, the weapons. I hope it wasn't my last match. When did they shut down the servers? I'm gonna keep playing until they shut them down, if that's what you're asking. But, yeah, no, I think the weapon variety in terms of, like, the ARs, like, I put out a poll, and it seems like it was pretty... It seemed like it did, like, kind of lean towards the, holo, because I think most people just kind of prefer the auto AR. But you can make the argument for each of them, like, except for maybe the collateral. And that's nice. That's nice that the argument can be made, you know? If the argument couldn't be made, then that's where you kind of have problems. And, like, Season 1, like, there just weren't as many playstyles you can run. Like, I think builds is a bit more forgiving, too, because, like, you don't really need as much rotation in builds as you do in zero builds. So, like, you don't have to run the rocket drill, but it is something you can run if you need good repositioning and stuff like that. For me, like, I think it is a mixture of the nostalgia. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like there isn't a level of nostalgia blindness. Because, like, I honestly thought it would perform a bit better than it did. And I can kind of recognize now that, like, especially Season 1 was, like, just not that good, ever. I think it worked at the time, but, like, nowadays it's just not something that really holds up all that well. But I think I mainly just play it because I enjoy like the loot pool and stuff like that. I mean, back in the day, like part of the reason I double pump so much is because like when I've played every season, but I was not good when I started. Like I wasn't good at shooter games, and I was on like an Xbox out in my living room playing on my big ass TV. So I was like hella input delay on Xbox or old gen consoles. The newer ones are much better. And then I also had like a delayed ass TV. So like I was pretty shit at the game, and I couldn't really do double pump because I didn't have like my control scheme set up properly for that. So that's kind of where the enjoyment comes from. It's like I get to actually experience being able to double pump again with like those versions of the shotgun. So it's like it's really fun for me. The best I could do is pump tack because you know on standard you could just only go in one direction when you're swapping between your guns. So I would just run a pump. If I hit my shot, that was fine, and then I would just use the tack to finish them out. Okay. That guy. That guy almost got me. He was pretty talented. He gave me some mats, though. I appreciate that. Oh. I don't know why I was stuttering there. Hopefully the stream quality is okay. I literally had to watch a video on how to set it up because this was like I had to download OBS. I would have started streaming sooner. I think the nostalgia blind people all left OG as soon as bot/skill-based matchmaking got added. I guess now all you have to say is the I mean, no, I definitely think there's a lot of people. Like I had a friend who was talking about it for like a whole ass month, right? When they announced it, like he was like, we're gonna play this, right? We're gonna play this and shit, and he was so excited for it. And after day one, even with like no bots and stuff, I just stopped playing. So it's like there's definitely people out there like that. I'm not going to pretend like there aren't. The only reason I get mad sometimes at like the whole nostalgia blind take is because like I think people unfairly apply it. Like it does apply to some people, so people just use it as kind of a generalization instead of like actually kind of understanding the argument that's being made. But yeah, I tried to turn it up. The nice thing is I got a new computer not too long ago, so actually like last time I streamed I was having a lot of problems. Like my FPS was like really bad and shit like that, so now it's a lot better, which is nice. I've been needing a new one for a minute, but I don't have thermite. At least people can shut up about OG ruining Fortnite. Yeah. Thoughts on the business turret? I know a lot of people think it's basically useless, but I absolutely adore using it. I think it's kind of similar to the one recon scanner item, where it's like you kind of just put it down early game, to like fend off players while you're opening the vault. So I think it has its uses, I don't think there's anything wrong with having early game weapons. Like I would never shit on like them having pistols in the game because they're not like the meta. They're just early game items. Like they're not bad, but they're not necessarily great. It's just something you run when you don't have anything else, and I think the business turret is kind of also one of those items, It just helps add a bit, like, of extra stuff to the loot pool. I have, like, no ammo. That's why I hate opening these things. Where'd you come from? Yeah. I do wish I kind of played Zero Builds. It's not my favorite playlist. I think it's a really good playlist. I just don't play it because like a big reason I still even play the game is because of building. So for me, like, it just doesn't really make that much sense to play Zero Build. What do you guys think? Like, do you guys play builds or Zero Builds? Because like me personally, it's just mainly builds, but I do play Zero Builds from time to time with like, if my friends hop on. Because a lot of them don't really like building that much, which is understandable. Like, it's quite a big, like, kind kind of skill barrier for a lot of people, or just like people just don't like it, you know, not even a skill barrier, it's just like something people don't enjoy having to work around, which is understandable. But yeah, like this item here, like I probably wouldn't hold this much later into the round, but like if I found this before I started opening the vault, I'd absolutely put it down because it's super helpful. Like I think it definitely alleviates some of the issues of like this being very campable. I don't know why I can't walk through this door. Oh. It's a person. What's he doing? He's not real. Oh my. He is real. This guy needs to relax a bit. Oh, he picked up the exotic. It's like, how did he get it before me? I guess that one also has the dilbit that you can buy in there. I thought it was just this one. I don't know, to be honest. That's the problem. Like, if I played more, then I'd know. But there's like a lot of weird little details in this season. Yeah, like, you can't run, bro. Okay, maybe you can. I don't know. Oh, he's not even there anymore. Builds on squads is nightmarish. Yeah, I've actually, I don't play enough like with other people and build squads, but when I have, it's like pretty atrocious. Come on, man. Let's just play the game. It's not that serious. Okay, never mind. He's just better. I'm sorry. Dilbit cheat mode made no sense to me. Yeah, I don't like how they handled that, like just having a free dilbit at the... Fuck. I don't know where this guy doesn't want to play the game, so I'm not going to bother him. I didn't mean to go this direction. That's okay. This thing actually launches you pretty far. The other thing I really like about the rocket drill that I was kind of just thinking about is I really like that you can farm with it. Like, they don't have enough items like that you can farm with. Like, the lightsabers back in Chapter 2, Season 1, you could farm with them, and that was why I'd pick them up. Like, I didn't even really care to use it, because I just like shooting people. That sounds bad, but it's more entertaining for me. But I just mainly ran it as, like, something to, like, farm mats. they wanted a economic allegory in the storyline. There's no way that's real, right? That can't be a real thing. Fortnite had gold inflation. Maybe, man. I don't know. It's rough out there. So like, this guy's gonna run from me. I can already tell. Maybe not. I judged him too soon, I guess. He's ready for that new Star Wars season. That was a Darth Vader skin. What do you guys think about the Star Wars season? Like, do you think, I mean, obviously it's not out yet, but like, do you like the idea of a Star Wars season? Because we haven't even talked about that, and that's literally what this stream is supposed to be about. You know? So I don't know what you guys think about it, but me personally, I think it'll be kind of interesting. I mean, oh shit, look at this. Oh great, this guy's can I can't. I thought I could blast myself out like a shockwave, but I can't. Did this guy just die? Or did he drop his victory crown? Yeah, I think it's interesting that they're making it 30 days. I was really surprised when I heard that. I thought that was just like a... Oh, this was a bad idea. Dude, I keep launching myself directly up, and these guys just don't shoot at me for some reason. Like, I should have taken so much damage there, but that guy just did not care. I'm gonna grab this. There's a mythic pistol? Why? Wonder if it's any good. Oh shit. Come on, bro, don't get in the car. I'm just gonna destroy it. It was really low. Fuck. Should have gone for it sooner. Oh, he's gone. Oh my god. Just want to fight one person, bro. Oops. Right, there he is. I don't know why he got out. I keep trying to look at chat, and then, like, these guys just don't want me to. It's like... Yeah, you're stuck in the tree. That tree just saved me. I just got ran over. Okay, I did not realize you could damage someone with this that much. Okay, but relax, okay. I want your drum gun. Fuck, that was a bad idea. Yes, that's what they're doing, bro. They're not allowing me to talk. What's wrong with these guys? They need to leave me alone. I don't have any mats. How's this mine? Yeah, I heard a rumor, and it's not true, but I heard a rumor that wasn't, that turned out not to be true, about how, like, they were going to remove shotguns for the season. And I'm glad that's not going to be the case, because you can literally see a shotgun in, like, one of the, so they put out, like, the patch notes or whatever for the season, and they show off, like, all the weapons that are going to be in at the beginning. And, like, if they removed, like, if they removed shotguns, that would be so bad. Like, I would not play. Because, like, to me, shotguns are, like, one of the... They're just kind of, like, the center of Fortnite in terms of, like, weapons. Like, if you have a bad shotgun meta, there's a good chance your season ain't great, you know? I mean, you can go back to any, like, you know, bad season. It's, like, 90% of those seasons have bad shotgun metas. Wish I had the drill still. Dude, this gun is so broken. Oh, and if you guys, like, if I don't answer one of your questions, I think I've said this before, but just, like, kind of resend it. Like, I probably just didn't see it, to be honest. I'm not trying to ignore people. It's just, the problem is my chat is all the way on the right side, and I don't know how to move it in OBS. So it's, like, kind of, oh, this guy left. It's kind of, like, hard for me to read it. It's not very close, but... Yeah. I do like this medallion too. I didn't realize this was I think oh yeah, no, I remember this one. Forgot that this was a medallion. I thought this was a boon for a minute. Like, I understand the meta of this season. There's just, like, a lot of little details because they added so much. Like, this has to be, like, one of their most, like heavy content seasons. Like, they had one update that added, like, 5 guns or something. Like, OG could never. Like, that's actually crazy. I also don't know why these llamas don't give you mats anymore. It's kind of strange. Not that I really need them, but it would be kind of cool. Oh, here he is. Came back. I'm not gonna hit him. He's trying to shoot his window, but... Shit. Well, I couldn't build. Alright. He's hiding in a bush. Come on, bro. It's a little too late. I was thinking about making another video on Reload, like just kind of talking about like how I think it's been handled, you know. Maybe I'll talk about like the maps, and then like some of the loot pools they've had as well, and like kind of the way they structure their loot pools, because like there's a common theme among them. But like in terms of the map, like what do you guys think is like the best map? Because for me, I like the new one the best. That or Venture. I like Venture because of like I'm familiar with the POIs more. I think they're all really solid, but I honestly don't really know which one's like kind of objectively speaking the best. There's a medallion around me apparently. Oh, I can't go down. I'm dead now. I literally couldn't go down. He's gonna just shoot me once and I'm dead. I thought I could splash it on the leaf, but I couldn't. I didn't realize there was a mythic AR in the game. That's really weird. I don't know why I couldn't fly down. You know, I think they like I was kind of disappointed when I saw like the way they were handling Slurp Rush with like the POIs. I really like Dirty Docks. Dirty Docks is one of my favorite locations from the Chapter 2 map. But like, I didn't really understand why they made it like a Slurpy themed map. Like I know they can always do another Chapter 2 map, but I was pleasantly surprised. Like I ended up liking pretty much all the POIs. Like I thought I wasn't going to, because like some of them were just not even like that familiar. And then, like, they picked, like, kind of random ones that aren't very popular, in my opinion. Like, not that they're not good, they're just not, like, you know, when people think about Chapter 2, they think about, like, the Agency, you know, maybe, Sandy, or what's that place called? Sweaty Sands. Or, Lazy Lake, Misty Meadows, stuff like that. I don't know, like, not really Dirty Docks, even though it's a good spot. And Simi Stacks is a good location, too. So, I mean, I guess I'm not surprised it's good, but Chapter 2, for the most part, has, like, a lot of really good POIs. One of the better maps, for sure. Just kind of bland towards the end of the game's, like, lifespan. Or the end of the chapter, you know? Like, didn't really change enough. That's kind of the main issue with it. Chapter 2 map is just unnecessarily big. Yeah. I feel like this map is bigger. I don't know. By the way, I'm like a Star Wars fan. From what I understand, this does not have anything to do with Star Wars. Like, I don't know if this is like some kind of story thing outside of that. Like, maybe someone who's like a storyline enjoyer can explain that one to me. I didn't even really know they still did stuff with the storyline past Chapter 5, but apparently they do, and there was like a whole like mini event I didn't watch, like I missed it. And I was kind of disappointed because like I usually like watching them, but then I watched it and I was like, it's not that, you know, it's not that crazy. Want more themed reload maps. Yeah, I think them going with the theme is probably what they're just gonna keep doing like moving forward. Like they'll probably have like a desert, or not desert, like a winter biome kind of theme map, you know, with a bunch of snow and ice peaks and stuff. They'll probably have like Polar Peak at the center, stuff like that. Maybe they'll have like Logjam from Chapter 3. That guy's gonna get the gun. Whoa, I don't know what I just did there. Yeah, I feel like I don't really hear that much Chapter 4 hate, but maybe that's just me. Like, a lot of people really like Chapter 4, and I get why. Like, Chapter 4... Oh, I could have just broken the things. Chapter 4 is a pretty solid chapter. Like, I hear a lot of people say it's better than Chapter 2. I don't know about that, but it's definitely really good. Like, it's easily third best. Easily. I think you can make the argument for it being number 2. I think it just kind of depends upon preference. Like Chapter 2 has a bit more like consistent loot pools in terms of like balancing. But you know, Chapter 4 has probably more interesting loot pools than most seasons. That's nice. Come on, bro. Where are you? I think he's in this building. What? That was not even the same guy. It's an AI. Oh, I think this is him right here. Dude, there's something wrong with this guy, man. Oh my god. Don't you dare, bro. He's gonna do it again. Dude, that guy was... that guy was a freak. Oh my god, he had a good shotgun. See, like, they land the vault early, and, like, even though I do all the work and open up the vault... I mean, they land the black market early, and even though I do all the work, they still get the mythic before I do. And to be fair, like, this exotic is not really my favorite anyways, but... I think it's kind of stupid. I don't know why Epic decided that was a good idea. Yeah, that one Cypher video, like I know you're kind of talking about Cypher and like the community's perception on him. I really liked that he made that video about the game. It wasn't like heavily edited, it was just kind of him talking, because that's how it used to be back in the day. I don't know where all the thermite is. And, you know, it was just kind of a lot easier to, like, it just felt a lot more real. You know, it's like when he does this like heavily edited shit and then he starts talking in like that kindergartner like voice where he's like, I don't even want to emulate it because it's like really fucking cringe, but it's like, it just doesn't feel genuine. It feels like he's making it because he knows the community is upset about the game. Like he made that one like video like after Chapter 5 ended about the problems with Chapter 5, and it's like, that's fine if you're doing like a retrospective, like eventually I'll go back and talk about it too, but it's like, this guy had the position to like, you know, let Epic know that the season's not necessarily in the best spot, right? Or like the game is not in the best spot. It's like, I don't know why he doesn't do stuff like that more often. And I get like he's having a good time with the game, that's completely understandable. Like, you don't have to talk about it, but it's like, he knows it's bad. My god. Dude, this AR is kind of hard to hit shots with because of how much, like, it's not very, like, zoomed in. Yeah, Ninja gets like heavily shit on for no reason. It's like the dude's allowed to have an opinion. Like, it's so funny too because like he'll say something that people agree with, and like people like feel the necessity to like preface it. It's or like when they're talking about like his video, they'll be like, Ninja said this thing, and look, I don't always agree with Ninja, you know, like most of the time I don't agree with Ninja, but this was accurate. It's like, do you really need to say that? It's like I feel like that kind of goes without saying that not everyone agrees with Ninja. It's like yeah, even a stop clock is right twice a day, right guys? Like I don't understand what the point is of like saying shit like that. It's like Ninja's just trying to provide criticism about the game, and he might not always be like, you know, accurate on everything he says, but like at least he's explaining his feelings about the game. It's like, why shit on him for it? I don't know. I was trying to shockwave him, I don't know why. I was tickling that guy to death. I was doing like 30 damage a piece. I thought he was gonna just one pump me. Cypher makes videos if the community is in agreement about something. Chapter 6 was good. Cypher says it was good. People are talking about problems with Fortnite. He'll talk about it. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of a bandwagon situation where it's like he knows what the issues are better than even I do, right? Like, and I'm not even that sounds really egotistical, right? Like, I talk about the game a lot, or not as much recently, but you know, I try to, and like if he made a video, it would be a million times better than what I could say, because like he plays the game more often than I do. He's directly connected with Epic Games. Like, he understands the game way better than I do, and most people do, right? Like, he's literally the best person for the job, and he doesn't do it. Even though it's like such easy content, even if he put it on his, like, you know, because I get he might not want all that like quote-unquote hate content all over his main channel. Fine, put it on your more Cypher PK channel, or make a channel that's dedicated to talking about that kind of stuff. It's like, it's easy content that you don't even need to like edit that extensively, because like most of his videos like that do that are mainly just you know, him talking while he's playing the game, kind of like I'm doing now, and then like, you know, there'll be like a few cuts, maybe like that shit takes like 10 seconds to put together. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. No, I think I don't know. Again, and there's certain things Ninja says obviously I don't agree with. You know, I just don't understand why everyone feels the necessity to be like, you know, Ninja's a pretty stupid guy most of the time, but this thing he said was actually right. It's like, we get it, bro. You don't agree with Ninja because he didn't. Wow, I took a lot of damage to that guy. I felt, yeah, like, that shit never made sense to me, because, like, they, like, removed skill-based matchmaking, and, like, it made the game so much worse, because literally every lobby was just UNC players and then AIs. Like, it was, like, the most real players you could get in the lobby was, like, 20, and it's, like, I think Cypher was kind of pushing towards less bots with, you know, no skill-based matchmaking, because, like, the hard kind of truth is that people don't realize is, like, if you want to have no AIs, you can't really have as much skill-based matchmaking. Like, skill-based matchmaking is very selective, so it's like, if you have more skill-based matchmaking, it's just going to take way longer to queue, right? You're going to have to wait for more players that are of a similar skill level, have similar win rates, similar, you know, kill or KDs, right? It's just going to take longer. And that's why something like even like a bot filter where you could, you know, make it so that, oh, you know, I don't want to play against bots. Like, it sounds like a great idea, and I love the idea of having, like, you know, a toggle where you can just toggle on and off bot lobbies. But it's another one of those things where it's like, I just don't know how many people would actually even enable that. And you would just kind of end up with like situations where people who don't want to play against bots are queuing for like 5 minutes to find a lobby of full players, you know. It wouldn't be that long, but it would be like at least a minute longer. And like a lot of people don't have the attention span to wait that long, and Epic knows that. And it's just easier for them to stick with something that has worked for so long, so they won't change it, right? I do think they did like make the number of players in OG a bit more like there's a bit more players in OG now than there used to be, like real players, which is nice. Forgot I had this. But like it just needs to be 100%, at least for me. I don't know, man. I think they need some kind of like feature where the way it determines how many players you get is this oh, it's an AI. I thought that was a player. Alright, bro. Brutus. I don't know what to take here, to be honest. Because I kind of want this Rift Launcher. I guess I could just hold less heals. Yeah, I think if it was only 15 bots a match, you wouldn't even see them that often. Like, if they actually had... Because there was an advertisement for a while in OG that it was, oh, if you're, you know, an intermediate player, you get, like, 90% AI... or real player lobbies. And it's like, if that was true, like, you would go multiple matches without even seeing a bot, right? Because they generally only spawn in areas that aren't very populated. You know, it's like... So, like, if everyone's landing, like, kind of a few locations over here, then, like, bots are going to spawn over here with the one guy that decided to drop Demon's Dojo, right? It's like, that's generally how it works. And it's like... And that's why they, like, always fly in late. That was a bad idea. I don't know why you did that. Sorry. Uh-oh. Oh, he has my Chug Jug. I missed. I missed again. Bro, this guy needs to relax. Oh my god. Now he's gonna push me. Because he has an ego. Because he shot me one time. Okay. Problem is, he has that Chug Jug, so he's just infinitely healing. I don't know why he left that open. Okay. This is actually a really good loadout, because now I don't even have to run an extra healable. This Chug Jug has so much extra heals. Or I guess in that sense, Epic always has their head stuck in the sand. If the toggle doesn't work, bots should probably disappear around top 50 to 30. I don't know exactly what you mean by top 50 to 30, like, but I think like level, or I don't know. I think like once you reach a certain season level, then like the number of AIs should kind of just go away. And not even season level, like I just think it should be based off of like playtime and win rate. And like if you qualify, even if it's like kind of a broad like they take a lot of, you know, like a large number into account. Like even anywhere from like a 10% to like, maybe not 10% win rate, but like a 10 to like 50% win rate is like all real player lobbies. And then it's just kind of open queue with those players, like no skill-based matchmaking. I think that would be the way I would do it. I don't know, Cypher actually had a really good idea a while ago, back when he was on his whole tangent about bots when they first were added in Chapter 2. And I think his solution was also really good. Like, again, even if it was like 80% real players, I just don't think it would be that much of any... I don't think it'd be worth complaining about, because like you wouldn't really run into them that much. But it's just how much you run into them is like, they're just way too common, unfortunately. mean lobby placement if they're going to stay at least. Don't make them up. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, yeah. Don't make them in the end game. Yeah, no, that's bad because like even right now, like there's a chance that I just now, like the guy I just killed, that could have been the last player. So like I get what you're saying, yeah. Yeah, no, that would make sense. Like there's no reason the last guy I killed should be an AI, but it is most of the time. Like it probably will be this time too. See how this goes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to queue after this game. Because I think the servers go down at 11 my time. I don't know. They probably already stopped queuing people, unfortunately. But we'll see. Siphon Trials made no sense. Its very existence was frustrating to me. Yeah, Siphon Trials was pretty stupid. Yeah, bot trials could be a good idea. Like, again, I don't know if they'll ever experiment with stuff like that. I think it's kind of silly that they would need a second mode for AIs. It's like, just try it out in the main mode. It's like, people who don't like AIs are just not going to play it, and then the people who do like it are just going to say it's good. So you're not really getting a good sample size, you know? Like, the people who don't care right now are just not going to play the mode, because why would they, right? At least with Siphon Trials, like, everyone plays ranked, and they took away the main ranked playlist, and then they just made it, you know, ranked Siphon. I don't know why they decided on 75 over time. That's pretty stupid. And then they actually do have it in ranked now, but for the longest time, Siphon wasn't even in ranked. And it's like, okay, why bother making it a ranked Siphon trial if you're not even going to put the feature in ranked? Like, who are you testing this for? Like, that's so dumb. Alright, see you later, Killer Moth. This guy's not real. Yeah, this season, I think, had a lot of cringy aspects for sure. By the way, I see a lot of people hype this gun up. I don't think it's very good. The problem with this gun is its fire rate is not that good at the beginning. And it's like, that's when you're hitting most of your shots, is like kind of these initial ones. And like in zero builds, I can definitely see it being better. But it just takes too long to get up to that speed. And then its damage is nothing like spectacular. Like it's lower than like, I think it's around or lower than the, oh, this is the last guy and he's actually real. Okay, I was wrong. I think it's lower than the blue version of the Hollow, which is pretty stupid in my opinion. Like, it should not be lower. I want to rift this guy into the sky. Where are you gonna land, bro? Uh-oh, that sucks. Oh, I didn't have one. I would have hit him there. It's unfortunate. Shit. Oh, fuck. He's beneath me. How did he fall for that again? Oh, yeah. Run away. That's a... Okay, holy hell, this thing has a lot of recoil from side to side like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Should probably pop this a little bit. Man. I wanted to like spray him out of the sky so badly, but he kind of had the movement going for him. Like, he had great movement, so I don't think it's gonna let me ready up again, but I'll try. I mean, I'll probably get off soon anyways because I need to use some of this. I got some good clips for the video out of this with some of the different guns. I just didn't really have any because my clipping software hasn't been working very well, and that's like the main stuff I'm missing, which is like, you know, not good. And I can only it's very difficult to like sometimes I'll just use like other people's and then credit them or something, or just use the clips in general because like it's just easier that way. But it's so hard to find like a specific clip. It's just easier to kind of do it in game. Yeah, I don't think this is going to. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That's okay. All right. Well, I don't really know. Yeah, it looks like servers are probably down, I'd imagine. But see, I'll probably do another live stream tomorrow when this season actually comes online. I don't really want to do much of like an actual, I know it is called a launch party, but I'm not really going to stay up all night because I do want to work on the video some more. Try to get it done. But yeah, I wanted to stream for a little bit, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I did. I'll hopefully see you guys in a little bit. Hopefully the new season is good. And if it's not, then we always have OG. OG has 9K players, which is interesting. It's probably just because of the servers, and there's also Reload, which is nice. So even if it's not a good season, not too big video.